Hello ladies and welcome back to It's Time for Tea. My name is Princess Nay and this is my femininity journey that I decided to share with you. Before I get started ladies, please follow me on Instagram at callmeprincessnay. You can follow my femininity page at theindigowoman, and ladies, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so then I can reach more feminine women across the globe. Okay ladies, so now let's begin. Now, one thing I have prided myself on is having proper etiquette, being extremely feminine, and being a lady. However, I noticed many communities are filled with the baby mama culture, and that's having a bad effect on younger women. I see this from the Kardashians to the rapper baby moms. Now, of course, being a baby mama holds no race, but unfortunately, the black community, such as black women, are the face of it currently. Now, let me say this. I applaud women who are mothers who just happen to be single, but they're not out here allowing men to embarrass them, and they're still doing what is necessary to be successful in whatever they're good at. Also, I am not here to judge anyone, but I often see women limiting themselves to only being a baby mama versus a wife. Now, if you have no desire to be a wife, then the message is not for you. I am speaking to the women who have a desire to be high-value women, living in luxury and in traditional hypergamous marriages with men. Those kind of women are waiting to have children inside of marriage versus settling for baby mama status and a Birkin bag. And yes, single-parent households did start in possibly the late 1980s due to drugs coming into the black community that we obviously didn't bring. And in addition, before that, when they were freeing the male slaves and keeping the woman behind, and the males would go off somewhere else and they would never see them again. But I have to be a bit honest. That was happened then. In today's society, a lot of you women who are comfortable being proud baby mamas, you are choosing this, and it's embarrassing to the black community. Most of these Instagram models allow men to humiliate them, disrespect them in public eye, do the craziest things to their bodies, such as suggesting threesomes with random women, or sexual things like watching porn or calling them names that are very disrespectful, let alone they allowing you to move into their homes, and when they get upset with you, they embarrass you even online, taking their cars from you or putting you out with nothing, let alone having other people come into their house while they are shooting. However, the baby mama culture is pushing the agenda that all of that is okay as long as you're being taken care of by buying you a new bag, new car, and keeping you with masculine jewelry. What a lot of men know in today's society is that they know that they can buy women. This also gives a lot of broke, low value men the advantage to think they are the prize and they have to do the bare minimum, since some women do not see themselves as the prize, not good enough to be a wife, or don't find it necessary to make it mandatory for a man to court them. What I also learned is that women thought for years to be seen as a good woman, she should come to a man's house and start cooking and cleaning. And sorry sis, cooking and cleaning do not make you a good woman. Truth be told sis, that man just see you as a maid who he can have sex with. And ladies, if this is making any type of sense, please like my video and comment below. Ladies, this is why you must allow men to lead in love at all times by approaching you first. There is no shooting your shot, taking you on a date first and suggesting the date, let alone asking you to be his woman and his woman only. Feminine high-value women know they are the prize, and they do not become emotionally involved with men until he proves himself, versus being desperate for the man's love and attention. Ladies, you should also dress in a certain way that you're presenting yourself in clothing versus presenting yourself compared to the proud baby mama culture that you're just out here to get a man. Because remember ladies, those same type of women that are proud baby mamas and proud to do it all alone and all of that are women who fly to Dubai regularly just to get pooped on their head so they can get Fashion Nova endorsements. And as classy women, you do not want that for yourself. Most of these women walk around with 40-inch hair, that's swiping the floor, getting dirty, clothing showing off their body, their nipples, their behind, lashes so long that they can see into the future, and etc. Like I said, ladies, you don't have to accept disrespect from a man, mainly if he is a rapper, a basketball player, or a football player, that only like to apologize to you through gifts versus change behavior. The one thing you can do is allow a man to think, which is just the worst thing actually, to allow the man to think he can control you when he knows money is no option. The baby mama culture tries to normalize not needing a man, mainly if they create their own businesses after they get their Aunt Booty BBLs. In my personal opinion, regardless of what relationship a woman has with her child's father, the child needs two parents regardless. We have to get rid of the strong, independent woman syndrome and take accountability of who we decide to be with, lay down with, knowing that there's a chance that you can get pregnant. This is why I tell you ladies to stay off your back. I do not do one night stands or thinking you have to jump in the bed so quickly with a man, because in today's society, ladies, you don't know if that man is secretly laying with other men. So we don't have to get ourselves into these emotional ties with men who also could be possibly filled with STDs. They have addiction to porn, and they're emotionally and physically abusive. The praise that the baby mama culture receives is ridiculous when I do not know one woman who's actually happy to be a single mother. I'm happy for those that aren't in toxic relationships with those type of men, even if she happened to be a mother who became single, and she's not putting all her information online and getting embarrassed, because that embarrassment later will reflect on the child, mainly if you happen to be a baby mama who has a sex tape floating around online. I would also suggest staying away from football team of children of men who have previous relationships with women who he was never in a real relationship with. This is another area where taking accountability comes in. Ladies, you have to stop overlooking the red flags just because what a man has or what he looks like. There are a lot of grown boys who will have women going above and beyond for them. And good men will see this and will sometimes allow their grown boy tactics to turn on and stop being a good man because he can't get a woman to do right by him because she is so addicted to the hood lifestyle of being nothing more than a baby mama who has to depend on a man or being in toxic relationships. If we want to be good and seen by high-profile men that will provide for us, we have to stand on our standards, set boundaries, and let these men know they cannot treat us any type of way. Trying to trap rappers or basketball players isn't goals to me, nor should you glamorize that when women like that do it. This breaks down the family structure in the worst way. Mainly women who have Christian values, and a man will see that, tell you what you want to hear just to get you in bed and brag about it to his homeboys that you are a fake Christian in all the sexual positions he had you in. And yes, ladies, this also is for my Muslim girls as well, or any girl in religion. Understand this. Men see women who are desperate a mile away. And if you're desperate for his love and attention, he knows that he can take that and use the 50-50 logic with you, rush you into sex, and give you the bare minimum. And ladies, I know that a lot of women opening businesses, traveling, and living in luxury. And I'm not pushing women to be alone and single. But those are the dating standards you should have for your mate as well. Pay attention and always put you first. And again, I'm not judging anyone. I just want the best for women before you get yourself in a tough situation. Situations that consist of men sleeping with men or men with STDs from, just nasty habits of he could have been having orgies or anything. Ladies, you just don't know. When you lay down with somebody, your energy is being inside of you. And now everybody they lay with, you're laying with. And it's worse when a man just spreads himself thin and become a piece of the community. In addition, ladies, you have to go out and market yourself to the career-driven men who have no desire to run the streets or have a bunch of sister wives. They are men who are surrounded around affluent circles and do not have materialistic obsessions for big chains or a bunch of luxury cars just to show off to their guy friends. We have to see more healthy love stories and women being loved out loud versus seeing women online bashing men for their own mistakes and becoming bitter and allowing their boyfriends to block them from their husbands come finding them. We deserve to be with men who give us a stress-free lifestyle while living in luxury. Because I don't know about you ladies, but I was not born to just pay bills and become a baby mama. But that is all for today, ladies. Remain classy and beautiful. Mwah.